Let's take a look at some of the basic operations of the pixel processing software. When you run the PixProc2019 program, you'll see two windows, a main window here and a message window. In the message window, you'll get output related to some of the different operations, maybe error messages, maybe some results, some timings as to how long the operation took. And in this case, when we first start the program, we see that the temporary folder has 3 files that are taking up so much storage. When the pixel processing software is installed, it sets up a temporary folder, and in that folder sometimes temporary image files are stored, and we leave it up to the user to decide whether to keep or delete those files. In the main window, we have 4 image windows, and in each one of those windows there is a pop-up menu with a set of commands there. The first one is the open command, and it'll allow you to open an image in either monochromatic or grayscale format or in color format. And the formats supported are limited by the OpenCV image read function. So they're basically TIFF or PNG or JPEG or bitmap. So if we open a color image like the pixel processing logo, you'll see that it's placed in here. Now notice that the image is scaled to fit this area within the image window. So there's no attempt at trying to preserve the aspect ratio. So if you have a very wide image, it will get squished in here, which may look a little odd at first. And you can also open the same thing as a monochromatic or grayscale image. When you have an image in an image window, underneath you'll see a status bar area with some information. The first 2 values there are the width and height of the image, followed by the 3 is the number of channels, and 8 is the number of bits per channel, and for now that will always be 8. There's no capability currently to have higher bit depth images. In the grayscale, the next thing that occurs in the status bar, when you move the mouse around, you'll see the X and Y values of the mouse cursor, as well as the RGB values underneath the mouse cursor. So even though OpenCV stores color images in blue, green, red format, here we've output them and RGB red, green, blue order. In the grayscale image, the output is very similar, except that you just get a single pixel value, which is the gray level value underneath the cursor. Another capability we have is the ability to copy an image to one of the other image windows. The image windows are in order left to right, 0, 1, 2, 3. So I can copy this image to image 3, and I could copy this image to image 2. There's also a capability of selecting a region of interest, and most often this is done with a rectangle shape. So we can select a rectangular region within the window. Sometimes different features can be applied to just a specific region of interest, or we could actually use that region of interest as an input to different filters or functions. There are a couple of functions that actually take lines as inputs, and we'll look at those in future presentations. The selection color for the region of interest or the line can also be changed. We can also take a particular shape and copy that shape to one of the other images. So I can copy this shape or that selection to image 3. We can also view this image, and when you do that, it will open up the image in whatever the default image viewer is for that image, for images. Let's try a simple operation. We'll go to the extract channel operation. And we'll select the source image as image 0 and the destination image as image 3. And if we select channel 0, that should be the blue channel because OpenCV stores them in blue, green, red order. So if we apply, what we end up getting is, it looks like a grayscale. It is a grayscale image, but it's the values of the first channel, the blue channel, which is the third value here. And so if we change the channel to blue, green, red, to the red channel, we should get brighter because there's a little more red in this image. So we got a little bit of a brighter image there. We'll look at additional capabilities in future presentations.